Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Sunday the 8th of October and it should just be turning 6 o'clock. I've just left the main road there and I'm heading down the little quiet path towards the promenade, as is the norm, because there's not many other places to visit in Maryport. I don't have my microphone in today and it is a little windy, so I do apologise in advance for that. If it does get really bad, I do have them with me, but I mean, again, the jack can be temperamental, so I won't know if it crackles or not. Just there you have the railway bridge. And that building just on the edge there is Eddie Shimming's carpet, furniture, warehouse, beds, that sort of jazz. Hi Adam, I'm alright thank you, how are you? No, I'm just heading out, Nigel. I was at home watching the live. I actually haven't been out in Maryport since I got back from Blackpool, and that was on the 20th of September, because I have literally had zero energy and the weather has been miserable. It's been tipping it down, and obviously Trudy can't go out in the rain yet, so I haven't ordered her rain cover. I do have my eye on one. Well, you never know, Adam. I might throw out a bit of the Monster Mash. Just there you have the railway crossing. And this road that we're running alongside is known as Elborough Place. Or Ellenborough Place. No, Elborough Place. Get it right, Claire. And on the right side of me, through the trees, we're passing by the River Ellen, which you will see when I get a bit further down. I know we're technically only just at the start of autumn, but these trees are already starting to look very bare. Oh, I can hear ducks. Ducks quacking. It was known previously as Alarna, the town of Alarna. And when Humphrey Senhouse came, and I think he was mayor of the town, he renamed it Mary after his wife, so it became Maryport. Maryport being a little fishing industry, and used to export coal and things as well. There used to be train lines that ran right along towards the lighthouse. Hi Pamela, sorry I nearly missed you there. Hope you're well. That there, that hill over in the distance is Moat Hill. And as far as I'm aware, Moat Hill is actually made out of scrap and rubble and all sorts of bits of this and bits of that. But on the top of it there is a little Roman lookout, and there is a plaque up there that explains everything. Now unfortunately I can't take you up there with Trudy because the path is too steep and she would cut out, sadly. Do you see the river down there? Oh, we was right the first time. It's Ellenborough Place. I live here and I still get it wrong. So there is, I'll just take you here. There's a little plaque that sort of tells you about Castle Home, aka Motel. Here we are now. Not so much the cold days if I can help it, Nigel, but definitely during the dry weather. I don't mind driving at the night. I quite enjoy the night time. I'm a night owl, so that doesn't bother me. I think it unsettles Mike a little bit more when I'm out in the dark, but again, Trudy's well lit up. So if you want to take a screenshot of that or have a little read of it later on the playback, then you can. And that is an old image. Now if I keep that image in your head, and I'm going to look up and show you the exact same image as it is now. And there you go. Bit different. There's no building down the bottom here anymore. You can just see the river, can you? I'm not sure. Hi DJ, are you well? Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Nigel, it's nice to get out. I'd much rather be out and about in Blackpool. Because there really is just nothing to do in Maryport. And other than the promenade, there's nowhere to go. Do you know what I mean? Good, DJ, good to hear. So, where would you like to go? Would you like to go across there to the marina and the harbour and the lighthouses? Or would you like to go across the Blue Bridge, bottom of Moat Hill and along to the promenade? The choice is yours. Promenade or marina? This road here is known as locals as the Low Road. And if you follow that road straight along in that direction, you will come to the junction to take you towards Workington. Definitely will, Tin. So we're hoping to get back for May next year. Prom first, then marina. Right, oh. Let's go then. So I say this way is known as along the bottom of Moat Hill to locals. Seriously, Tin, I'd avoid it. I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day, but as far as I'm concerned, this area is a pig hole. Coming over the river bridge. This never used to be a bridge here. There used to be a sewage pipe, which obviously all the young ones called the shit pipe. Excuse my French. But we used to climb over it. No fear back in them days. There was no railings. It was just a pipe that crossed the river. Oh, definitely move to Blackpool. I'll agree with that one all day long. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, as I've said before, Maryport, it's picturesque. It's got that going in its favour. There is some nice sights, and it is steeped in a lot of history, you know, maritime history. Fletcher Christian even was brought up round these parts, famous mutineer on the Bounty. And there is a few blue plaques dotted all around Maryport as well. So for a tourist side of things, yeah, it's not bad. Come visit. Enjoy the views, enjoy the marina, enjoy the harbours, enjoy the coastal walks and the Roman history as well. We've got a Roman museum. But again, if you're a local and you live here, I've watched this town decline over the years. I've watched everything disappear, including all the banks. All we have left now is a building society. They are about to open a new banking hub, but it means you'll only be able to be in contact with your bank once a week. And I mean, how is that going to be convenient for an entire town? We've become a glorified village, and it's quite sad really, because Maryport does have a lot of potential, but the council continually waste the money on pathetic ideas that doesn't benefit anybody other than the scenery. We were supposed to have a swimming pool this year. We were given a grant of money. All the townspeople voted for a swimming pool. And then, oh yes, we'll do it. And then further down the line, halfway through the year, oh, suddenly we can't do the pool. We don't have the right money funds for it. It's going to cost too much. It's going to take too long. And by the time we get it done, we'd run out of the funding money. So instead, why don't we build you a splash park? And we'll also build you a skateboarding park, even though we let the old one get overgrown and nobody uses it anymore. We'll improve the clip and climb wall in that said building there, even though nobody goes in and uses it. But yeah, we'll waste your money giving you what we think that you need rather than what you've asked for. So we're not getting a swimming pool. And all the young children that live on the coast here, that grow up knowing about that you should be knowing about the dangers of the sea and learning how to swim. Nope. Not getting it. Go out there and drown. That's the way your council looks upon you. Sorry, I'm having a rant, but Maryport really annoys me now. I've lived here 37 years and I've just watched it turn to tat. And the attitude of the townsfolk nowadays is put up and shut up, basically, because they've got to the point where they've realised it's pointless to argue with them, because they just do what they want anyway. Now this part of the river here is where they used to do the old broadside launches into the river. And when the tide's out, just down the bottom running along here, you can see the old wooden, I don't know what they call them, but struts and things where the boats used to rest on. There's no swans today. Normally have the swans tootling along this area. Now I used to live in these flats along here. So I used to get a lovely view of the river every day and every night. And I used to get an absolutely cracking sunset through my window every evening. And you got the smell of the sea, which I absolutely love. But unfortunately, every access to these flats is via stairs. So when you have mobility issues and your partner has COPD and struggles to breathe, stairs become an issue and they become your enemy. All stairs. So we sadly had to move further inland. It could, Nigel. I say the same, to be quite honest with you. Now this was Maryport's Maritime Museum, but they've since moved that and they're now turning this into an art gallery and decided to paint it blue and yellow. Why, I'll never know. Just show you the little statue here. Sorry about the wind. Now this statue is called a fishy tail. This unique sculpture of local fishermen directly ahead is the creation of local craftsman Colin Telfer, whose workshop was in John Street. He is the first artist to use iron ore in sculpture. The hematite iron ore comes from Florence mine at Egremont, Europe's last working hematite mine. Using a unique process, Colin Telfer bonds the ore with resin to produce public art recalling days gone by. Another example of his work can be seen outside Maryport Library. I can just faintly hear the bridge singing in the wind. Just reversing here. And we are going to cross the road over to the promenade. Now, as I said, the Maritime Museum has been moved from the building that we just looked at and is going to be relocated, so I believe, into this church here, Maryport Christ Church. Personally, I would have left the museum where it was and put the gallery in the church, but you know, hey ho, what do I know? That Maritime Museum had stood in that corner building from I've been born. And I always say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Have the anchor memorial for seafarers and the old cannons. And this mosaicked chair was designed and made by the pupils of Netherhall School. It's been here quite a few years now. I did once have a hand in another mosaic designed artwork that was done in the centre of town, but they decided to change that one and paint all over it. So my hard work's no longer there. Now you have the view over there towards the lighthouse, and you should just be able to see all three piers. You have the small one, the fishing one, and the lighthouse pier. And then that building just there is Maryport Coast Aquarium. And in high tides it does flood on the other side of this wall. You can see the sun trying to poke out for sunset. Usually always did. And away we go down Strand Street towards the promenade. Is this speed okay, guys? I'm not going too fast or anything. If there's anything you want me to stop and look at, just give me a shout. Hi, Ryan. Welcome to my live. Welcome to Maryport. And just here we have the Sea Cadet hut. Looks like it's getting a bit of renovation going there. Hi Karen, hope you're well. Oh, listen to the sound of the sea. Listen. Yeah, hi Trudy! Woo! Put a light on, eh? There we go. Woo! I might actually start. I have to start putting my gloves on soon. It's getting a bit chilly on the fingers down here. Isn't that a gorgeous sound? Or are you getting more wind than waves? Let me know. Tide's just coming in. There is a big bear attached to it, Ryan. Me! I'm the Clair bear. Hi! Promenade, sparkly hat. Woo! You could almost say it was Blackpool if you didn't know. It really is, right. I mean, this is my favourite place, and it really is the only place in Maryport to visit, really. It's the only place that's worth visiting, sorry, I should say. Again, I apologise for the wind noise. I'm just going to take you on this corner here. So, those that were with me last time know I mentioned Maryport was planning on building a very, very pointless boardwalk. Wouldn't you like to know, Ryan? But yeah, they decided to make a boardwalk to connect one pier to the other pier, even though everybody in Maryport has always just enjoyed walking across the sandy beach. But they're going to invest millions and millions in making this boardwalk across the smallest little beach of Maryport, which gets flooded in the high tides and has already been flooded since they started work. I ask you, what is the logical sense in putting a boardwalk there? People just walked across the sand anyway, and nobody other than dog walkers use this beach. Well, my sunglasses are sparkly as well, Nigel, didn't you notice? I've pimped them up like I do everything else. Right, I tell you what, I don't know what this wind sounds like to you guys, so I'm going to try and plug in my microphone. But remember, it's not a high-tech one. It is just a set of headphones with a mic on, and the jack sometimes crackles. You'll have to let me know. I hope I haven't just felt... Hiya, Mickey! I'm hoping I haven't just felt rain. Don't want to spoil our fun now, do we? There really isn't, Ryan, I agree. I mean, why? Seriously, look at, you can see all the flotsam and jetsam that gets brought up and how far it gets brought up. There is an old video on my YouTube channel I posted when we had the wild storms, and I filmed this bit from over that side, and all the water splashing over those walls there. All this is underwater. Right where I'm sat now is underwater. Right, microphone's in, guys. Can you still hear me? If it's crackling, let me know and I'll have to rotate the jack. Is it coming through all right, Pamela? Look, you can see the sun's trying to poke through. Oh, that's good. Good, good. Now again, I don't know if you'll still be able to hear the waves, but it should be a bit less noisy for the wind. I am just being a naughty girl and I'm about to light myself a cigarette. Because I can. So that is looking along the promenade. If you want, I can take you along as far as the toilet blocks, which is just down there. It will be a little bit bumpy because, as you know, the promenade here isn't paved as nicely as it is in Blackpool. And Trudy doesn't have any suspension and she has solid tyres. So, yeah, it will be bumpy, but I don't mind if you don't mind. Hi, Carol. So, yeah, we are, to everyone that's just joined or is new here, we're in Maryport. We are about to take a little ride halfway along the promenade. And the tide is on its way in. So let's just go and enjoy the nice sounds of the waves. When I learn how to drive. That's the thing, you see, when you're filming with one hand and you're driving with another, there's no hands left to have a fag. So when I'm out and about on Trudy, it spares me from my dirty habit, doesn't it? My beautiful sea. Like that song, innit? I joined the Navy to see the world. But what did I see? I saw the sea. And the Atlantic isn't gigantic, and the Pacific isn't terrific, and the Mediterranean Sea ain't what it's said to be. I joined the Navy to see the world. But what did I see? I saw the sea. Oh dear, I just lost 3 people with that. Am I that bad today? Well, it wouldn't be so bad, Carol, as I say, if Maryport actually decided to put money into the things that mean something and, you know, put an actual decent pavement down here. But no, they'd rather waste it on a skateboarding park that nobody's going to use. And that's our brainwave council. Oh, you didn't miss much, Tin, just me having a weird sing-song. Oh, I've lied. I said the tide was coming in. Looks like it. I don't know, actually. Can't work this one out yet. Mickey, go and check tide times. Now, this little stairwell here. Yeah, the clown's still definitely Tin. This is the stairwell I used to drop down in my earlier days, and I'd walk right across the beach to the end of that fishing lighthouse pier, because the sand along there was so soft. It was that sand where you'd run and take a jump and your feet would just sink, but really, really nice soft golden sand. I loved it down there. And obviously I used to have it to myself because other people didn't want to walk that far. Used to go down there and sing away. Hello, Cliff. So you can see the sun was trying to get out. Probably because I don't live down this way anymore, you know. It says, well, if she's not here to see it, I'm not going to show. So we're just take a little cruise halfway along the promenade as far as the toilet, well, ex-toilet blocks. I can't even call them a toilet block anymore because it's not in service. And they're not planning on fixing them either. So if you come for a walk along Maryport Promenade, make sure you've been to the toilet before you come along. Especially if you're planning on walking the whole 1.5 miles there and then 1.5 miles back. Because there will be no toilets. No, Mike's at home. Mike doesn't actually own a scooter at home yet. He keeps refusing because he's got the car. But he can't drive the car along here with me, can he? Yeah, it would, Nigel, I agree with you. Kevin, the song that I used for the burger song was YMCA. So if I wanted to actually post that song as my own, I would have to get permission from the village people to use the rights of their track. Well, as I say, if you need to go to the loo, you have to go before you leave. Otherwise, you're just going to be caught short. That's the Maryport Council for you. We don't need toilets, apparently. Elderly people can't come along and enjoy the promenade because they've got nowhere to go for the loo if they need to. The lyrics to the burger song, however, I came up with myself. You will get a scooter in Maryport, Mickey. I've told you, it is happening, whether you like it or not. Ah, nice one, Tin. And up the top of those hills there, you have the upper promenade. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a pointed roof just there. That is the Roman Museum. And up there is also a lookout tower, because behind the Roman Museum in the farmer's field, there was a Roman fort. And you can see the outline of it from the view tower. I've suggested that in Blackpool, Tin. He won't even entertain the idea of a twin one. I said we'll get a tandem one. No, but the thing is, in Blackpool, in fairness, I mean, I say Mike and I live in Maryport. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. And we're both disabled in different ways. But when we're in Blackpool, different things. I like to go off and do my bit of shopping while I'm there and visit arcades, and Mike likes to play his bingo and go off and have himself a pint, as you do. So it's easier for us to get separate scooters so that we can go off and do what we want. Because obviously in Maryport, technically, we're with each other 24/7. Some people find it a bit unusual when we go on holiday that we spend a lot of time apart, but we spend a lot of time together, you see. So our holiday is a holiday from everything. But we love it. Why, Mike? You know I'm the better driver on scooters. You can see all the red sandstone. Maryport is quite famous for its red sandstone, and most of the original and old houses in Maryport are made from sandstone. And a little tidbit fact for you, sandstone is a brilliant blocker of Wi-Fi signals. Well, I've never said it, Tin, but I think Mike may have done from time to time. No, he just comes downstairs in the morning and I'm like, do you have to come and spoil my peace? And then I go upstairs in the evening while he's watching his soaps and I'll have a sing-song. And I come down after his soaps are finished and he's like, oh, do you have to come and spoil my peace? Oh, sorry about that. I've never really thought about it, Nigel. We'd probably do a lot of things together because, I mean, we do enjoy doing things together. But we'd also do things separate. I mean, singing's my thing, but it's not Mike's. So, you know. No commenting. Oh, look at the council doing a really good job at keeping the grass from growing out of the ground. Yep, come and sit on the bench and get stabbed by pampas grass. You can see where the tide's been lashing up over here the past few days. Oh, gravelly. Oh no, I forgot. I can't get out that way because there's no drop curb for me, so I'm going to have to go a little bit further along this bleeding bumpy path. Oh dear. And there is a view back into Maryport and the first slipway. Plenty of beach for walking dogs. Going beach combing. That reminds me of... You fell asleep on the couch. Your wife's banging to be let in at the front door. And the dog's barking, waiting to be let in at the back door. Who'd you let in first? The dog, because that shuts up once you let it in. Thanks, Kevin. Same with the Happy Days song. I would have to get permission from the Claxons, who are the original artists. But again, the lyrics are my own. There are your out of use toilets. Bars at the gates. No exit, no entry, sorry. No access. There used to be a kid's climbing frame on here. Got taken down, never replaced. Oh, it is a good beach, I'll give you that, Tin. I do enjoy this beach. And as I say, Maryport Promenade, you've got a 1.5 mile stretch of it. And you do get bits where, as you can see, it's nice and sandy. It's not all stones and rocks. And here you have the ex-outdoor swimming pool and paddling pool, which the council decided would be clever to fill with shrubs and greenery. Rather than using that nice grant money to redo this and open it back up for the public, no, we'll fill it with shrubs and greenery. Leave it fenced off. Nobody ever goes in there. Nobody ever sits in there. Ever. And you have the car park, which is the last car park before the rest of the promenade is all on foot. The Happy Days song again, lyrics I did myself. The tune belongs to the Klaxons, it's their clap clap song. Now just along this bit of promenade, I'm not going to go all the way, but just along this bit of promenade, there is a sandstone rock down there, which has mine and my sister's and my brother's name carved in. And it's been there quite a few years now. And I'm not sure where exactly, but it is just around windy, blurry, that rock. I'm sorry. That's gone major blur, yeah. But that rock there, it's too windy for me to zoom in because I'm wobbling too much. But we're going to turn around now. Oh, I'm still not out of zoom. Get out of zoom. Oh, there we go. Right, what's going on here? There we go. Thanks, Karen. I really am going to have to put one of my gloves on. Cold hands. And I'm going to have the wind in the direction, so bear with me. Keep one hand warm at least, innit? So for those of you who have just joined, we are halfway along Maryport Promenade on Sunday evening. We're just headed back towards Maryport now. I might have to start putting Trudy's side lights on soon. It's getting pretty dark. The building of Maryport Promenade. Maryport Promenade was built by the unemployed men of the town. Yep, my papa being one of them. He worked on the steps that I showed you at the start. I will try and I'll go a bit closer, and then hopefully you can screenshot these parts and read them back a bit later. Move along to the second part. on to the last part. I don't know if it will work to scan that code even. Hang on. There's the last part for you. There is the code for you, in case that works for those that know how to do things like that. And there's a little bit of black writing at the bottom. And then I'll give you a view of the map. And we're going to be heading over here just now. Oh, actually, what time are we on, guys? And there you go. There's that for you. Ooh. I don't want to be treading on no one else's lives, if you get what I mean. Where's my lights? There we go. There we go. Trudy's lights is on. Wheeze up. And I think whilst I'm stationary, guys, I'm sorry, I'm going to put my other glove on. It's just not sensible to get too cold. Now you're going to have to bear with me while I grab hold of my phone again. This is the hard part now. I've put my glove on, see, I can't grab the ring pull properly on the back. I'll work it out one of these days, eh? But I've never professed to being a professional. I am an amateur at what I do. They're cool, aren't they, Tin? I love my Trudy's lights. I wouldn't have it any other way. It wouldn't be me otherwise. B&M's, Carol. They're literally just the LED lights that you can buy to put mood lighting on the back of your TV unit. I think they were $7.99. Has the signal been alright while we've been along here, guys? Sorry, I know it's blurring a bit there. I don't know why. Well, once upon a time, you wouldn't. If you got alive along this promenade, there was no signal. I've been looking at those LED hats. Considering it, but it's got to be the right kind of hat, you see, Nigel. That's good. See, now I got an air horn when I first got Trudy, but I found out it was so problematic trying to push the horn and drive the carriage at the same time. So what I did was I went online and I was actually set off looking for mobility scooter horns. But whilst I was looking, I came across a cycling bike horn, and it was a rechargeable USB one. So this is Trudy's horn, have a listen. That's as loud as she is. This horn here is the one I bought on the internet. Where's it at? Can't see. What am I? This bit here, that's her horn, and it charges by USB there. And as I say, it's got 3 loudness volumes, but you can certainly hear her coming as opposed to that. Look, I've even got sticky bits of glitter on my gloves. It comes off everywhere. Trudy sheds her parts of herself everywhere. Leave little pieces of me everywhere I go. Now just here on this bit of grass used to be Maryport's play park, which I grew up using. And there on those mounds there used to be it was like a wooden fortress. There was wood plinths way around it, made a little fort, and then the smaller mound behind it. And me and my brothers and sisters spent many a year playing down here, until all of a sudden, in the mid-90s, they thought there was a bomb scare down there, might I add. But they closed off all this land and they ripped up the whole park. They never replaced it, and there was no bomb. Work that one out. And in its place, they built what they call the Millennium Green. Actually, I'm going to take you that way, because we normally drive back this way. Sorry, let me just reverse a second. It's a little bit of a dirt path, but we'll go this way. Through the Millennium Green. Bearing in mind, there used to be it was like a tombola thing. There was a handlebar, and you used to get up on your feet and run on the tombola wheel with your feet. There was a helter. There was the kids' swings, and then the children's swings. If I remember right, there was a merry-go-round as well. Not a merry-go-round, a roundabout. Kids' roundabout. And as I said, they ripped it all up and replaced it with this, as they called the Millennium Green, which is just a glorified path across the green. So you have 2 springy wheels there for kids, seats that are designed to look like a boat, and a table there with the snakes and ladders and a chessboard on it. Now I ask you, how many people come down to the beach with chess pieces or snakes and ladders pieces in their pocket? Or even a dice for that matter? There's a little footpath bit there where you can, not obviously wide enough for Trudy to go along, but on foot. And you go up and walk along the top part of the hill instead. Ooh, it's getting dark quick. The bird is singing. Although you guys are probably just hearing wind. And why are you blurring? Behave. There's nothing in front of the camera, and my glove's nowhere near the camera, so I don't know why it keeps blurring. Hang on. Annoying. Yeah, tide was coming in, I was right. Focus. Come on. What a dumbass phone. I'm sorry guys about the blurring. I think it's probably because of the change in light. It's quite dark along this bit I'm coming along. It's probably struggling to focus properly. Because I am doing my best to keep that as steady as possible, so I don't know what the hell's the matter with it right now. Focus. There we go. Nope. Focus. Right, that there is supposed to be a wave. And that is another waste of council money. Because the only thing that gets used for really is teenagers to sit in and have a drink. And this bit here is your main part of the Millennium Green, which, as you can see, is getting maintained very, very well. Well done, Maryport Council. Well done to you. Let's pave it all over and then not bother to weed it. And that's supposed to be a friendship. Put your hand in, shake hands with the person on the other side. So yes, 3-seated stone edifices and all maintained. Well done, Maryport Council. Right, peoples. Decision time. Because I don't know, obviously for those of you that are Happy Days fans, I don't know if there's going to be a live at 7:30, and I'm assuming it's nearly 7 now. So it'll take me about that to get home. Or would you like me to still go over to the harbour? Because I will if you want me to. The choice is entirely yours. Or I can sort of detour that way as I'm heading on my way back, if that makes sense. The focus is starting to get really bad. As I say, street lamps haven't come on yet, and it's in that twilight mode, so it doesn't really like focusing very well. Oh, street light just came on as I drove underneath it. Now, is that Mary Poppins magic, or is that just me? I'm coming along, the road that we're driving along now is King Street. There you have the front of the Sea Cadet building. It's gone very quiet in chat, guys. Are you guys still there? I can't hit any buttons on my screen at the minute because my gloves are on. So I don't know if anyone's still there. Right, let's have a check. Hang on. Right, hello, I wasn't getting no bleeding messages there. Let's have a back read. I haven't seen none of these. Right, hang on, where are we going back to? Oh, lordy, how many messages have I missed? Right, here we go. Bear with me a second, guys. I don't want to zoom in, zoom out. Oh, sweet lord. Air horns are class, Tin. They are class. No swings and slides, Nigel. Camera's had too many or something, Tin. I don't know. It just doesn't like me right now. No, John, it's not a video to promote the benefits of Maryport. It's just a Maryport video. I won't promote this place. Well, I'll promote the sea, and that's about it. Right, I'm all caught up with the chat. I'll leave that glove off for now, so because I'll need to press the screen again. Right, I'm still gonna detour. Because it's not that much out of my way. We'll drive at least what do you call it? Wait, I pull my hat up. Oh man, I'm all of a kerfuffle here right now. Sitting in the middle of the road, trying to sort my hood out, trying to sort my microphone out. Don't do this at home, kids. But yeah, as I say, marina, well, not the marina, but the harbour part, technically, if I take the long route home, I'll pass. We're along down Strand Street again. It got dark quickly, didn't it, guys? Oh, I don't know where we were talking about now, Tin. There is a few places for sale round here. Well, at least the weather held off. I know it's supposed to turn again tomorrow. So this was probably the only trip that I've been making for a while. Still, nice to get some sea air. Just over the road there you have the Sailor's Return. And that I believe is to let. Next to it you have Cross Keys Chippy. Nice sausage and chips in there. I'm hoping so, Kevin. Oh, I'd have to look back, Tin. I wasn't paying attention, if I'm being honest. Oh, Maryport at dusk. Now all these this fancy stuff up here, these supposed to have blue LED lights in. This was another big scheme by Maryport Council. There was supposed to be spotlights in there, blue LED lights, and it was supposed to all be lit up in the evening, right now. And guess what? Not there. Well done, Maryport Council. And we're heading over the bridge again. Just ahead you have Maryport Tandoori Indian takeaway restaurant. It has actually won some awards as well. Don't ask me what they are, you'd have to look it up. I used to work in pubs, believe it or not. I don't think, well, I agree with you in some ways, DJ, but in a lot of ways it's government that's ruined the pubs. They've upped the prices of everything so much, and then they stopped people smoking in pubs. And it was cheaper to stay at home and have a pint and smoke in comfort of your own home. Maryport Navy Club, closed. I used to love going in there as well. With my mum and dad and nan and gran on the weekends. You have the local artist and then bingo at 9 o'clock. Can't miss the bingo. Now here we have Maryport's Coast Aquarium. There is a little mini golf track in there as well. I'll speed up a bit, guys. And then just here you have the Alana sculpture. The Alana Aura, they call it. This was another of Maryport Council's idea. I suppose one of the better ideas. I do like this, purely because it lights up. They should have more lights around this promenade and around the harbour and around the marina. Now, isn't that nice? So that is the Maryport Alana Aura sculpture. And it's supposed to depict bits of Maryport's history, and its shipping history, and the lighthouses, the cenotaph, miners, the trains. But yeah, pretty colours. Yay! Exactly, Nigel. Exactly my point. It is the only other decent thing in Maryport. Oh yeah, and the Roman helmet at the top there. Let's not forget the Romans. Yeah, the Alana Aura. Alana Aura of Maryport. But we do get to see the Aurora as well. I know that's not what I said, but the Aurora from Maryport on a good night. I've not caught it yet, but I've still got my fingers crossed one day. If I'd have lived in my old flat, I'd have caught it. But where I live now, it's not always easy to get out at about 12 o'clock at night. So we'll just pass by this this side of the harbour, and then I'll take the little road out at the end and set off on my way home. And with a bit of luck, this should take you guys, if there is a live, straight up to the live. Like, at least I can keep you entertained for another 20 minutes or so. A lot of order, 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 a lot of order. I don't know if that was 10. But I used to be very, very good at tongue twisters, Tin. I know you obviously can't see much right now with it getting dark and everything. But, yeah, you've got the harbour boat dock at twilight. The wind is trying to blow down my hat and my hood. Well, it's not getting my hat because that's attached through my hair. It's trying to blow my hood down. Oh, smell the boat oil. Well, as long as you've enjoyed it, Tin. I mean, I've tried to bridge a little gap there. I know Maryport isn't exactly the most exciting place, and I'm not the most exciting person, but, you know, better than nothing. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells for sure. For if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Again, I know I'm not going at a slow speed here, guys, but it's getting dark, it's getting late, and we're running out of time. Maryport, oh, well, Maryport is in Cumbria. It's about an hour, if that, from Carlisle, the city of Carlisle. If you know roughly the city of Carlisle, then leaving Carlisle and heading or don't do directions, but coming out of Carlisle, you would pass Wigton, then Aspatria, and then you come into Maryport. And if you carry on through Maryport, you then hit Workington, Whitehaven, Egremont, and then Barrow. And we're nestled right on the coast. And I've just popped back out on the main road, motel over the way there. Reverse journey back where we came. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, Carol. Just have to get off this curb here because there isn't one on the corner. Road check behind me. Yeah, we're good to cross. Go on, my little Trudy, go! Woohoo! Ain't she blingy? I haven't got her coloured ones on because, yeah, I'd get twined at round Maryport. A595, yes. Yes. That is the road that goes through Scaryport, as I call it. I won't forget the shop. Thank you for reminding me, Mike. That was the whole reason for this outing, guys. I was only supposed to be going to the shop for a loaf of bread and a bottle of pop. And I haven't even got them yet. Oh, we're going into the scary dark now. Are you ready? Don't get too scared now. You remember the direction we came? Oh, brandy, eh? And what do I get? Kick in the teeth? Kit Kats? No, I'd rather have my Jaffa cakes. Ooh, I know you guys can't see a thing here, but I can. Just don't forget to eat your carrots. Thank you, Mike. Have a nice lasagna waiting for me when I get home. I prefer Bacardi tin. She's a nicer person. She's much sweeter. Rum and Coca-Cola. I'm showing my age. Shh. We do the Chattanooga choo-choo. La-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da. By mere beast to shame, I tried to explain. Andrew sisters. Jack, Jim and Sarah. Oh, Jack, Jim and Sam, eh? Whiskey. Frisky whiskey, innit? Right, I do apologise that it's dark, guys. I mean, again, this is Maryport Council's real brainwaves. Let's build nice public footpaths that you can walk along, but not during the night time, because we're not going to light them up for you. And you'd be terrified to go down there on your own if you weren't lit up on a very bright mobility scooter, because you'd be frightened that who was going to jump out at you. Clever council. Well done again. You need a round of applause for this one. Brilliant. Would you guys want to walk down here on your own in the dark? Answers in the comments. You guys don't even know where I am anymore. I don't think. But I'm heading down that bushy path that I set off right at the very beginning. Oh, I don't like cider. No cider, no beer. Only hard spirits. Well, that is the question, Nigel. I'm not going to answer that one for you. Our councillor, thick as two short planks tin. As I said the other night on Pete's Live, Guy Fawkes had the right idea of what to do with people in power like that. Get rid of the lot of them and put the flaming towns and the country back in the hands of the people, because it's the people that know how to sort it out, not the flaming politicians. I mean, you guys ask yourselves, have you ever heard of or seen a homeless person or a struggling mother with 7 or 8 kids, or a single mother, or, you know, an ex drug addict or an ex-alcoholic? Have you ever seen anybody like that that's actually lived a life and experienced the hardships of this planet being given a position in a council or on the parliament bench? Eh? Real people that's experienced real life. Never see them in a position of power, do you? Makes you sick. So here we are at Lidl's. Yeah, it's dark now, Cliff. The Maryport Council don't believe in putting lights along footpaths for people. There's our local Lidl's. And over the road there you have our local spa. And that road there leads you to Netherhall Corner, takes you to Carlisle and Cockermouth. And the road in that direction leads you to Workington and Whitehaven. Over the road we go. Woo! Right, need to cross this road. They should have a mirror on this corner so you can see what's coming. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm now going to turn down this way, behind the spa, passing Maryport's train station, and I'll be heading in the direction of our local little Tesco Express, and then onwards to home. Now, would somebody mind giving me an accurate time, please? Because, I mean, again, I don't mind taking you down this road, but I don't want to overcross if there is another live at past. Thanks, Cliff. So I got a good, 10 minutes? That's all right then. I can do this in less than 10 minutes. We always call it cock in mouth tin. Yes, we do. Cock in mouth, not cock a mouth, cock in mouth. You just do, don't you? I mean, it's put there to be done. It's like a spatria. Nobody local calls a spatria a spatria. All us Cumbrians call it spiatry. Gone through spiatry. No, nobody change. I like you all as you are. Do you want a quick look at Spit your tongue out, Claire. Would you like a quick little look at the train station? Yes, I like you as you are, Michael. I've always loved you as you are. You're my idiot. In spite of ourselves. Oh, look, there's a train in. We'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spy our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. So, yep, this is Maryport's train station. I'm just giving you a quick look. Train's about to pull away, I think. Roman Maryport. And there you are. Oh, blurry. Doesn't like the lights. There we go. Northern Railway. Hoo-hoo. Chugga 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 hoo-hoo. Say whatever you want on my channel, Tin. Freedom of speech, that's what I believe in. So yeah, that's the train station. And this is me reversing out of the train station. I said it would just be a quick one. And away we go. Homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Pardon? No, I was just having a look round. Am I wanting a train? No, I don't want a train. Ooh, flashy lights. It's all going on here in Maryport. Oh dear. There you have Maryport's fire station. Cumbria Rescue and Fire Service. I do apologise, we are currently travelling along Maryport Road. Maryport Road. I could get the train to Blackpool if I didn't suffer with public transport, Nigel, yeah. I would have to get a train to Carlisle and then an interconnecting train to Lancashire. But yeah, my brother does use the train when he goes, so yeah, you can do it. Do you know, this road here, Maryport Road that I'm travelling on, especially, this side, not that side, but this side, is the only decently paved road or pavement in Maryport for me to drive along on my buggy. Can you believe it? The only road. Can you tell, Tin? I am on the scooter cliff. She's all lit up. She's got her lights on. And I've still got my sparkly hat on, so that'll be reflecting in the lights as well. I always make sure I'm seen. Me and my little Trudy, first outing since the 20th of September. So we're now leaving Maryport Road and turning onto Maryport Road, which I say leads you towards Dereham and onto Cockermouth. It is quiet in Maryport on a Sunday. Well, it's quiet in Maryport all the time now, because they say the council have killed this town. All the pubs have shut. There's nowhere for the kids to go. There's nothing for them to do other than loiter around the main town. And there's nothing in the town now other than chippies and hairdressers and beauty tanning salons and pubs. What's left of them? But yeah, Maryport's crap now. I'm not trying to sugarcoat things and pretend, I'll be honest, it is crap. So my lovelies, I hope you've enjoyed this live. I know it's been random, but I always am random. There's no rhyme or reason to my madness. But I'm nearly at the Tesco Express now, which is where I will be stopping this stream. So, love to you all. I hope you hit the like button. And if you've not subscribed already, please do. It doesn't cost you anything. And that's all I'm saying on that matter. But, yeah, it's been fun, and hopefully I'll get out again, weather permitting. Woo, look at my lights reflecting on the bridge. I'm going over the railway bridge right now. Echo, echo. So yeah, but as I say, I hope you have all enjoyed it. And it's bridged the gap for an hour and a half anyway. Here's the Tesco Express. My home is down that road. So I will love you and leave you all. And catch you all later. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the blurring. Right. Oh, take my gloves off. Hopefully see you all in a bit. Ciao for now. Bye.